Got a stack of wood there. I figured I could put you on there today. Welcome back. You remember this plant? It's going light green. Now, I don't know if it's dying from age or what. Now, one of the problems I have is that I've never used fertilizer. I've always just grown in the ground. I amend it with compost in the spring, and I put my green manure mulch on it during the growing season. So growing in a pot, how do you amend the soil when it's just this little pot? Now if you had a big huge pot, no problem, because I could have some worms in there and then occasionally dig a hole and bury some compost in there, eh? So what I'm going to try to do, actually, and see what happens, transfer this tomato plant over into this pot with some fresh soil and see what happens. So put a bit of soil in the bottom first. Don't think any of these will break. See, it's not as old as the other plant I had, so I would think that it should be able to live on. Rather than making a big mess on the desk, keep it contained on here. So that's the root ball I have. I'm going to knock some soil off of it. Not much left now, is it? That branch cracked, so I'm going to take it off. Move that back. I've got a container here with more soil. And as we normally do with tomatoes, we'll plant them a little deeper. So I'm going to plant them right down. I'm going to have this fork here, just at the soil level. And then all of these bumps will probably grow out into roots. And I'll stick a stick down in each corner. Do I have another stick here on there? I have a long one here that's really warped, so I'm going to break them. There, I didn't need this one here right away, but later on I might want it there to put a branch up against, you see. This one's gone fairly stiff because he's a older branch. There's nothing there that needs to be held up yet. I'll take off this dead leaf here. Got some yellow. I'll take the camera and zoom you around here. So I have some yellow leaves here. You'll see what happens now. I'll put it back up in the bay window. But first I have to put some water in here. I'll just add some water to make this nice and moist, and like I said, put it up in the bay window and we'll see what happens. There we go, a transplanted Tiny Tim tomato. Ignore the other stuff sitting on this table. I brought this, put it on the dining room table, so I figured I'd get better light than sitting over here with the bright light in the background. But it is turning back greener. I don't know how many days this is. I'll have to put it up on the screen. But the leaves that are really yellow are getting darker, and it is putting out some healthy leaves. So it looks like that replant was a success. So I'm happy with that because, like I say, I don't use fertilizer, and that was the thing when I really wanted to start having a lot of house plants. I'm like, well, what do you do once you have a house plant for 2 or 3 years? You've got to replenish the nutrients somehow. So if I can replant them like that, then it'll be just nice. There you are, replanting a Tiny Tim as an ongoing house plant.